Hello, everyone. My name is Kathleen Zemansky. I'm a business feng shui master, business astrologer, and the creator of the TimeBlazr business management system. I normally am not on camera when I do these weekly, or excuse me, monthly updates for the TimeBlazr, just to give my community and people like you a taste of this amazing TimeBlazr. But today I'm going to do something just a little bit different. I decided to come on camera just to express, one, my gratitude for everyone who has helped me personally, all of my friends, family, clients. I also would like to give gratitude to any of the frontliners, whether you be the banker, the person that's working in my grocery stores, pharmacies, and all the frontliners that are helping. I give you so much gratitude, and I know the world is in the same boat. We're all in this together. So I am going to still give you some information, but I also want to give you a little bit of a gift at the end of today's webinar. All right, so let's just keep going on. So why am I doing this? And the reason I'm doing this, and there's so many other people in my life that I would say that are important to me, but this is my husband and I, obviously in the best of times. And we're all sheltering in place right now, or most of us who are not considered essential workers. So again, my gratitude for you that are out there, that even in the best of times, you help me have these great experiences. And this is my assistant. Her name is Alice, and so she is also working very hard to keep everything going for you. So let's just go now into what I'm here to talk to you about, and that's the TimeBlazr. And what I talk about is person, space, and time. And person is the astrology, space is the feng shui of your space, and time is the TimeBlazr. And all three of these comprise of three different areas that you have absolutely control over. And if there was ever a time for you to start tending to what you can do personally, what you can do to your space, and choosing good days and times to help you be more vibrant and more of service to the world, I think this is an opportune time for you to do that. All right, the first thing I'm going to need you to do is go grab your astrology chart. And I would say, of anyone who you are sheltering in place with, or people that you can relay this information to, just share this with whoever you feel that will get service from this. So here's a couple of different things that I'm going to point out on your chart. And again, this is just a little bit different than how I would normally do this, but you know, the TimeBlazr is based on your natal chart, but I do want to point out a couple of things for you to be able to do. One is, when you look down in the bottom part of the chart, there's an energetics that's called the vitality. So in other words, this is your health information based on your date and time of birth. And there's 9 different directions. You're going to have one of 9 numbers, and then this is the number that this is calculated on. It's based on the year of birth and your gender, but this is the vitality, and this is something that I want you to tap into each and every day. And this is what's considered the yang part of your chart, where you are awake. You are either sitting at your computer, you're talking on the phone, you're doing something, you are doing an action. So that means you're awake. And this means this is the yang part of your chart. So face that direction. It will be so helpful for you to have more vibrancy if you are in that nice, vibrant area that's personal to you. Now, if you're not feeling well, you feel like you've got some low energy, what I'd like you to do is lie down, and then your head, the top of your head, that energetic chakra opens up to receive that energy. So when you're standing, you face it. When you're lying down, it's the head your direction is in. So that's how I can help you with that. Now, I have several other sources, but this is the one I wanted to talk to you about today. There's so much in this astrology chart. So yeah, listen to it again, take a snapshot of all these different things on what it needs. Obviously, to get a personal reading, that is a service that I do offer, but I want you just best to go and find your health direction, get that vitality working for you. Number two, when I talked at the beginning of the year during my annual event, I talked about how this year was going to be quite unusual. It will either be about clear decisions or it's going to be filled with fear. Let's face it, the world is now going with, oh my gosh, what's happening here? It's just like in complete shutdown. There still are things that you can do, such as using that personal direction that I'm telling you about for vitality. So doing this every single day of getting into that vitality position is going to be really helpful. But I did talk about that these super viruses at my annual event. This was in the collapse of the financial and real estate. This is all a predictable pattern. We know these things when they happen. So here's now a time where if you missed my annual event, just come back here every month. And then there's also other resources that you can tap into as well. All right, so here is the TimeBlazr, and here's a couple of things that I want to tell you about the TimeBlazr. Here's a standard view, which I really don't even offer. Why? Because I can give you this personalized one that will give you much more power. But just know, like, these green days are going to be the more vibrant days. You can use every day. This is not about superstition. It's about empowerment. And that's the thing that I want you to take away from today's video, is that using these good days to make your important appointments and things like that. Now, once it's personalized, then you can now overlay some of these in their business icons. I'm a business feng shui master and astrologer, but let's face it, and timing expert, but let's face it, we can always use these things for our personal life. And then I'll tell you in just a moment how you're going to be able to receive 30 days of this for free, and you do not even need to put down a credit card. I want you to get the most help that you can, and this is the best way I know of to give back. All right, now let's talk about just a little bit about the dragon. As I move away from the screen from just a little bit, sorry about that. The dragon has some really nice energy working for them this year, as well as many of the animals do. But really what I want you to know, if you have a dragon in your chart, you may not, but I'm going to give you some other tools in just a second, even if you don't. But what I'm trying to say to you is that the dragon has some of the more positive energies for 2020. One of which is you're gonna feel more confident and more artistic. What a great time to activate this this artistic, creative time. Let's face it, everyone in the world is now finding different ways to be creative, and you have the energy of the universe that's even going to help you even that much more to make it easier for you to have this creativity. And then there's going to be a lot of opportunities. Believe me, some of my clients are still, some of my corporate clients I work with, Silicon Valley Titans, and they're still moving ahead. But let's face it, most of their workforce is working from home as we also shelter in place. So that home space is still important. So bringing up the vitality of yourself and your space is going to be super, super important for you. Now you're going to get a really nice opportunity this year. And this is where I need you to start opening up to possibilities that are surrounding you. So you may end up getting that one project, and I'm wishing you well that happens, that you get that really nice one or two projects that can really carry you through the year. Now, this is also, I can't remember if I put it in the slide or not. Let me just talk about this one first. If you don't have a dragon in your chart, but you have a rooster in your chart, this month is actually very important for you as well, because the rooster and the dragon are considered your best friends. If you do, in How you're going to find that out is run your chart to see if you do. Now, let me go back to this slide again, because I didn't really talk about it, but I'm just going to have to tell you and walk it out for you. So we are in the year of the rat, and this is the dragon month, and another animal who could benefit is the monkey. The monkey could very much benefit by using the April month, which is considered the dragon month. So again, just use those green days if you don't have full access to my TimeBlazr yet, but I am going to allow you to have it very, very quickly. All right, now who is more in conflict is with the dog. Now the dog and the dragon, they're on opposite sides of the zodiac, so that means that they are the ones that kind of like battle with each other, but sometimes big shakeups do need to happen. And I can tell you that I created the TimeBlazr during a clash year. And that actually, I'm helping so many people buy it. Was it comfortable? No. So everyone's going through a little bit to massive uncomfortableness in their lives right now. So in this month, just know if you have a dog, you can kind of direct that, like, again, tap into creatively what you can do. Yes, it might be a bit uncomfortable, just like it was for me. And by the way, it was during that last big recession clash is when this was created, that where can you find the opportunities? They're out there. And please, you know what, reach out to me, Kathleen at 5elementsgroup.com. Maybe we could do a strategy call or something like that, if that would be helpful to you. And we could do some sort of group Zoom call or something like that. Kathleen at 5elementsgroup.com. I hit my mouse instead of talking to you, sorry. Kathleen, Kathleen at numeral 5elementsgroup.com. All right, now here's a couple of days. Now this is further into the month, but I've got a lot of other things that I'm offering for free as well at this time. But so this goes up on the web, it'll be up here the month, but this is a really good day. Now, truthfully, this day, this is the best sweet spot of the day, but anytime you see, you know, all of this more high saturated green, you can actually use those time slots as well. So basically the TimeBlazr, what it gives you the opportunity to do is choose the right action for the right at the right time, so you have a higher rate of return. So at this time, when you're reaching out to clients, when you're reaching out to you know, get something going online, and you know, even picking up the phone and calling your contacts, try to use some of these better times. And so this is where we're going to be able to beat this together. Another day I have for you, but not so great for the monkeys, is on April 29th. It's also a very, very good day. And what's really I really like about this day is, if you see this teal box here, the teal box is telling me that something's going to happen very quickly. So, you know, what you want to do with the TimeBlazr is you want to start making your important list of important activities, instead of haphazardly going, oh, I need to go you know, do a certain task, or now that we're all, you know, sheltering in place, I got to do, you know, a couple of, you know, home projects. Don't do them now. Do them during where the times are not as opportune. Use these really good times that I'm giving you right now. And if you choose to get that free month, then use any of the times that are with this high saturation of green and on a green day as your first start. Use every day that you can, though. Now, here's a day that is really going to be a little bit more unsettling, and that's on Wednesday, the 22nd. And it's because of certain factors that are happening on this particular day. Now, it's pretty hard line for everybody, but especially for people who have an ox in their chart, this can be a day that is going to feel a bit more unsettling. So again, let's just try to avoid some of the bad times and use the dates that are a little bit better. This would be a good day to clean up that garage, or that messy room that you've been neglecting. So again, you get to choose. Are you going to start making clear decisions in this very uncertain time, or are you going to be like this guy over here that just doesn't know what to do? There's lots of tools out there. I know I'm not the only choice, but I am here to do as much help and good at this very trying time. Excuse me. So if you are ready to have a breakthrough year, and there is a lot of breakthroughs that are going to happen, don't be the guy that just gives up right before he reaches the diamond. Just keep going. This is a time we have to band together and just keep going. So my gift to you is giving you a free 30-day time trial. This is the URL that you go to. You're going to put in your birth information, and then we are going to give you 30 days for you to try out our incredible TimeBlazr system. And it's going to help you be a little bit more productive. There's going to be a whole chain of emails to show you how to use this, because this is more of a DIY program versus being in, that's my husband calling, sorry about that. It's more about, and we have to just let things go like that, right? It's more about how you can best get through these next 30 days. There's no credit card required, so there's no obligation whatsoever. If you want to stay on my list for further information like this, great. If you don't, opt out. We only want people in this community that are going to be moving forward, who want to be on this list to get the valuable information that I feel that I can offer you at this time. Some of it, yes, is going to be paid, but a lot of this stuff is going to be because I know what it's like to have to be in tough times, and we're all going through it, right? So use what you can, and please, here's my request. I'm a small business as well, so please pass on this video and URL to other people so that we can help each other. Because bottom line, here's how we're going to beat this. This is a global crisis, and the things that I am able to offer you is about spreading love, healing, vibrancy, and making yourself better each day in every way that you know how. These are tools I know that can help. I know there's work that you do that can help. So you do your good work and spread this message as well. God bless you all. Be healthy and well. Wash your hands. And we're going to get through this, and we're going to come out stronger as a global community than ever. God bless, and I'll see you next month.